Hello coloring friends, welcome to Finding Color 100 Prompts, a weekly challenge where everyone color in adult coloring books for certain prompts, and usually we have 1 week for coloring, but not this summer. As many of you already know, I'm on holidays in Belarus, and so we'll have not weekly challenge but every 2 weeks, and I think it's nice to have kind of break, not to be in a hurry, to enjoy summer, to enjoy going outside. And our previous prompt was lipstick, prompt number 41 already. I didn't find many illustrations for this prompt, actually just a few, and so I decided to widen this prompt, not only lipstick in tub, but portraits with girls with lipstick on their lips. Yeah, I've got 92 illustrations for this prompt, and majority are with lipsticks in tubs. So it was nice to see that many of you were able to find lovely illustrations, and those who didn't find anything, they colored portraits. And quite a variety of artists. It was interesting to see those stories with those lipsticks, some humorous, very girly, some of them, and not only girls but animals. I was surprised to see pictures by Kanuka Iguza and Lulu Mayo. But yeah, there are also some illustrations by Joanna Besford, Rita Berman, Carla Magana, Steve McDonald from his fantastic collection book, Hannah Lynn, we have Deborah Muller, Korean coloring books as well. Quite interesting collection of illustrations for this prompt. What I colored, I didn't have much choice and I decided not to take Kat's coloring book with me, so the only choice I had was this illustration. Of course I could color a portrait, but I preferred that lipstick in a tub, and since I had, so my choice was this illustration by Lika Landell. It's very small lipstick here, as you can see, but still it's noticeable. I used markers here a little bit and color pencils. I had some difficulty with drawing this reflection in the mirror because it was not properly drawn, just like something sketchy. So I drew this reflection of the bowl, and what I've said, the bow. Sorry. And I'm not quite happy with the background because the paper is quite textured, toothy, and I used blender and it didn't help, and then I tried to use, as they say, some alcohol, spirit, vodka for example. No, it didn't work at all, so I left it like this. Maybe when I come home I will use some professional stuff for this, but for now it's like this, and maybe I will leave it like this. It's not that bad. You can see texture of the paper, it gives some interesting effect. So that was my illustration for this prompt, and now let's see all the submitted pictures, and I hope you will enjoy it. Let's go. our gallery of works for the prompt lipstick. Thank you everyone who joined this prompt. And now about next prompt for the upcoming 2 weeks again, don't forget. For those who haven't seen my previous video, I pre-filmed all the prompts on drawing of new prompts at home, so I needed to know what illustrations, what coloring books to take with me, so it's pre-filmed, so I know the next prompt and I can say that it's easy to color, easy to find, and we have 2 weeks, so it would be nice if you choose something more difficult, something more challenging, so we would have a really nice, impressive gallery next time. But anyway, it's up to you what to color. And so let's find out what that prompt is. So friends, we've got prompt rose. It's such a nice prompt, summary. It's easy to find in coloring books, and it's quite easy to color and enjoyable, I would say. I believe this prompt we had in the first season of our challenge, and I remember there were many illustrations because indeed this prompt is quite popular in coloring books, this flower, so I think nobody would have any problem with finding illustrations. Maybe the only problem would be to choose the illustration to color. So I'm off now to look through my collection, and I hope I will find something unusual and interesting for this prompt. See you in a second. So friends, just as I expected, there are a lot of illustrations with roses. I remember that from our first season, and there was no problem to find illustrations with roses. Almost in every coloring book there are some roses. The difficulty was to choose what I like more, what I would like to color. And let me show what I found. Jason Momoa by Maurizio Campidelli. A very nice illustration, Jason with roses, and nothing much to color, actually, like roses, little bit of Jason and some plants, and that's it. I think that's going to be quite easy illustration to complete. Fine Enchantment by Morgan Fitzsimmons. Almost on every illustration in this book there are roses. Maybe this one I like, but there are quite a lot of others, like this one. You can see roses, and here again roses, and this I colored roses. And here we have, actually, on this side of each illustration, almost each illustration, there are roses too at the back. Yeah, quite a choice from this book only. Coloring Heaven, Creatures of the Night, illustrations by Sarah Richter. Kind of gothic themed illustrations, and here we have The Bride. A bit Halloweenish type of illustration, but sometimes you are in that mood. And nice roses here. Another Coloring Heaven, Starry Night by Wishan Ong. There are actually a few illustrations with roses. I like this one because it's more realistic. It's one of her latest illustrations, more realistic style, and a lot of roses. And from her first books, a style is like this, and there should be roses, but I can't see at the moment. What? Maybe they are not. Interesting. I expected there would be more illustrations with roses, but seems like not that many. Here we have, but yeah, Rapunzel. Hannah Carlson, you can find some roses in her books, for example, Jewelry Box, and rather simple illustration if you don't have much time. A lot of space, so you have to think of something maybe, or maybe just to live like this in simple way. Christine Karen, White Flower Folk. There are several illustrations with roses in this book. I like this one because we have quite large, beautifully drawn rose. So it would be nice to color for this prompt. I have another illustration by Christine in PDF version, like this girl, roses. Nice. Then Chris Ortega, we have some roses here. Then Lika Landell, look at this kitty, roses on the background, roses in her paw, cute. And another one by Lika Landell, Little Princess with beautiful rose again, and so nice eyeshadows, nicely drawn. And this illustration by Lou Art Dream from Etsy. Not that many roses here, but enough. I like the portrait. So this was my choice of illustrations for these roses. I'm sure you will find something to choose from in your collection. So I expect there would be quite a number of pictures submitted for this prompt. So that's all for today. See you next time. Bye.